As mayor, what would I do? There's a lot of things I think I'd like to do. One, traffic is one of the worst problems we have in our city. You cannot drive through this city from one end to the other without stopping. We need to synchronize our lighting in order to get this traffic problem solved. We need to be able to drive through one end of the city to the other without having to stop. That is not insurmountable. It just needs somebody who's willing to take the time and figure it out in order to make this traffic problem we have flow better than it is right now. Two, McAllen has had medians in our streets. We used to have them on 10th Street, North 10th Street. City took them out years ago. Used to have medians on Nolana. Took them out years ago. Now we've got them again. They do not do anything but impede business. And if I was mayor, those would be removed as quickly as possible. Another thing, when we talk about our homes, and which is probably our biggest investments for most of us in life, right now all our drainage virtually for this city, a great portion of it goes to Edinburgh because they are on the downside of McAllen. It is downhill. What McAllen has had to do is try to slow down that flow by increasing and putting in retention ponds to collect fast rains that don't have an immediate impact on our neighbor in Edinburgh. We need to look at ways to drain this water and get it out of our city quickly. And if we have to go to the south, to the floodway, then that's where we need to look at getting it out, not holding it back and holding it back and holding it back, and at some point flooding Edinburgh. Since Beulah in 1967, everything in the city, all of old McAllen sits lower than all the rest of the city that's been built since '67 because the city changed their ordinance that everything had to be, all the floor levels to any building had to be at the flood level of Beulah. In essence, what they've done is they have raised all the new part of McAllen since 1967 around all of old McAllen and displaced that where that water goes. That the old McAllen has been more susceptible to flooding than they've ever been in a major storm.